Hey guys, welcome to your bonus energy check-in for Aquarius. This is going to be for the rest of December. Apply this to your own unique situations. You may switch the roles if you want, like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you guys get notified on when my new videos post, when I go live. Also, if you guys are interested and wanting to follow me on my social media pages. Personal readings with me on Zoom, pre-recorded, also on Cameo. The links and the details are in the description box below. Also, if you guys haven't joined my channel memberships, hit the join button. I'll greatly appreciate it if you guys did join, just to support me and my channel. I am offering 2026 yearly forecast readings up until January 15th. So if you guys are interested in that, you guys could book one of those with me on my personals. These are pretty lengthy, in-depth readings. So yeah, so if you guys are interested, all right, you can book one. All right, so some of Aquarius, over energies for Aquarius, bonus energy check-in for Aquarius for the rest of their December. So we have drip, serious swag or vibe, stylish turning heads, magnetic inner riches, status and substance. Some of you guys just, I feel like going into the end of the year, like I feel like you guys are just kind of like in this energy of feeling it. People are noticing you. Okay, so I feel like, you know, you may be attracting like new energies in your life here too. I would say the new energies are like people, all right? But it could also be that your money is looking good, your work is looking good, things are going well for you, all right? So we have drip, we have coexist, learning to live together or deal with each other civilly for the sake of yourself and others. You know what I'm getting here? I feel like for those of you guys that live with roommates and stuff like that, I feel like you guys are learning to coexist with each other and live with each other here. Okay? I do feel like maybe you and your roommate here may have been at odds here, may have been fighting with each other, but I feel like you guys are trying to put your weapons down and just learn to live with each other. Yeah. So I mean, this could be regarding a partner that you're dealing with. Maybe you're having a hard time living with your partner and that you guys are fighting a lot over, you know, silly stuff. So I feel like you guys are learning to coexist, learning to how to live with each other here. All right. And then we have love and loss, highs and lows of love, painful breakup, heartbreak, divorce, death of a loved one, memories here. Some of you guys could be experiencing a loss of a pet, especially like a cat. Yeah, some of you guys could be losing a pet. That is not an easy thing to go through. I feel like from my own personal experience, I feel like losing a pet is a lot harder than losing a human being. Yeah, that's just my experience. I know it's different for everybody. But, you know, I do feel like some of you could be losing a pet. I feel like some of you could be losing a pet due to like some sort of illness here, you know? I don't know why I'm getting this, but I feel like, you know, this pet may have had some sort of diabetes or something like that. Let's see. Tell me more about Aquarius. We have exit, time to move on, endings, closure, freedom and releases, relief, escape, rebirth and choices. We have grooming, calculated process and building trust with the person in order to exploit or abuse them later. Whoa. Some of you guys could be walking from a walking away from a toxic relationship. You know what I'm getting here? I feel like you've been going through like a hard year, and I feel like, you know, especially towards like now, like I feel like things start to pile on. Like there's been a lot of things that you guys are going through, dealing with loss, separating from someone, you know, separating from someone where you were dealing with a difficult relationship with this person. But I feel like you guys are feeling maybe better about walking away from this person. That's why you got that drip card. Jane Doe. I feel like some of you lost themselves. this is really interesting here because I also feel like you may be dealing with a situation where like, okay, you just don't know who this person is anymore. Like this person's not who they used to be, or that this person's not the same. So I feel like if you guys lost yourselves, I feel like you guys are trying to find yourselves again through the grooming, you know, through the loss that you dealt with here when it comes to a romantic relationship. But I also feel like there's a sense of also losing a pet here too. Like it's almost like I feel like things got piled on back to back to back to back, where I feel like some here just felt like they don't have room to breathe. Okay, so outcome and advice for Aquarius. 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 With the Seven of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune, something is changing for you guys in a really big way. You know, one of the things I'm getting here is that some of you guys may not deal with change really well, and big changes are coming in. And I feel like with the Seven of Wands and Wheel of Fortune here, some of you guys are resisting change. Just keep in mind, when you resist change, you actually hinder your own growth, your own evolution, and your own healing here. So allow the change to happen. Yeah. And learn what you need to learn through the losses, you know, through the bad experiences that you've been through. Okay? So the Seven of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Tower in the reverse. When I see the Tower in the reverse, this is an indication that there is a situation that you dealt with here where you cannot, like, there's no possible way that you could rebuild this again. Okay? It could be a connection that you're trying to walk away from where you feel like you lost yourself. Okay? And that you could be in this energy of trying to find yourself again. So we have the Tower in the reverse. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, new beginnings here. Fresh new start, clean slate here. Yeah, with the Judgment, I feel like everything is about to change for you. Everything is not, yeah, I just feel like things are not going to be the same again. I mean, with the King of Pentacles here, I feel like you guys are definitely stepping into this more grounded, more stable energy here too. Perhaps feeling more like yourself. Perhaps no longer walking eggshells. Perhaps no longer being taken advantage of, okay? So, Aquarius, I do hope that this reading was helpful. I hope that this reading resonated. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and bye for now, you guys, okay?